just making myself a little snack to try and feel better about what happened at the dentist. So I've got one of these Simply Truth reduced carb tortillas, and I've just put some feta on it. I just want to warm it up so that the tortilla can get softer and the feta can melt a little bit. That should be fine. And this is a frittata that I made for breakfast. So it was just egg, tomato, garlic, polony, onions, all those good things. And I'm just gonna put that inside of my tortilla. So it's gonna be like almost like a breakfast tortilla, I guess. Tortilla in there. Oh, tortilla, frittata. That was a breakfast frittata. What was I saying that whole time? Anyways, breakfast frittata. And I'm just gonna cover it with some sriracha. I put yogurt in everything. We know this by now. We know this. I like yogurt. I like to make foods like extra spicy, and then, because I also have a bunch of chilies in the frittata. So I like to make foods extra spicy and then drown them in yogurt to help calm the spice. I don't know what it is. It's who I am. Let me be. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this. I can't even lick properly. I feel like it looks fine, kind of. It feels weird. My tongue is like swollen. Anyways, I wanted to do a little story time, and I kind of want to eat lunch. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I kind of want to eat lunch while I do the story time. Can we just talk about dentists for a second? Because who gave them the audacity to charge the prices that they charge? Just in general, this is no one in specific. It's just like doctors, dentists in general. It's just a little insane, and I'm gonna need my body to stop growing and getting aches and pains and holes and whatever, because I can't afford to keep up with this body apparently. I went to a dentist like 4 years ago to do, that wasn't the last time I went to a dentist, but I had a root canal done 4 years ago somewhere else in Bloberg when I was staying that side, and I didn't know. I thought he finished the root canal, did the root canal. I don't know anything about the process. I went there, he was like, oh, you need a root canal. He did the root canal, and I went on with my life. And then fast forward to 2 weeks ago when my tooth chipped a little bit and there was like a hole in there. So this hole has been getting bigger and bigger and more painful for like the last 2 weeks, and food's been getting caught in there. It's been really obviously frustrating, annoying, and the food just makes it get worse and worse. So you have to get it checked out, whatever. So I go to the dentist today and he was like, this root canal is not like completed. He was like, he can see that they opened it up because there's a filling there, but there's no, they didn't put the stuff in, they didn't whatever, it's not finished. So I was like, what do you mean it's not finished? Like, it's a root canal. And he was like, no, you know, they probably opened it up to clean out whatever, and then they close it temporarily, and then they do a second part. So I was like, okay, but how am I supposed to know this? Like, if you don't tell me to come back, I'm not going to know to come back, you know? Like, I'm not a dentist, I'm not a doctor. No one tells me these things. So he was like, let me open it up, we'll clean it out again, we'll do the process again. So basically he has to do it from the beginning again, the two-step process. So he has to open up my tooth, which he did today, which is why my mouth is numb. He opened it up, took everything out, cleaned it out, put a temporary filling in. That bright white one, that's the temporary filling. And sorry if you didn't want to see my mouth. And 2 weeks from now, I have to go do the rest of the root canal. Just today's appointment was just under like 1,900 Rand. So I'm not sure what the one in 2 weeks is gonna cost me. I'm hoping less, I guess we'll see. But I just, like, why? Why must teeth be so expensive? And also, why did no one tell me that, like, I had to get this tooth done again years ago? He was so surprised. He was like, 4 years ago. I was like, yeah, it was a root canal. I did it and I moved on with my life. I didn't, like, think to come back or go anywhere. This was a new dentist. And he was like pulling out the stuff that was in there, and he was like, this is black. He's like, it's really like infected and all this stuff. And I was like, well, I didn't know. How am I supposed to know? No one told me anything. Anyways, it's getting fixed. I'm just contemplating my entire life because of it. Now I'm like, do I need to check all my teeth? Do I need to redo all of my teeth? Anyways, I'm gonna try and enjoy this coffee with my numb mouth and try to chew my lunch. I don't know how. We're gonna figure it out. Let's see. I don't know. I can't like feel, no, I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm probably gonna have to wait until my mouth stops doing this, stops being numb. Wish me luck.